My name is Ryan, and I'm an Unreal addict. Hey, on a serious note, I'm name is Ryan, and I'm a solo indie dev, and I love Unreal. Been working with it for a while. It's incredible, man. It's like the ultimate video game. Anyway, I've put out a few small games. I got some things on itch. Several game jams. I have put out my first full shipped product on Steam earlier this year. Sales not really good, but I've never actually marketed the game. It wasn't really intended to be a commercial success. It's more of a learning tool, so I can work with the SDK, learn how to do achievements, leaderboards, multiplayer, updates, what kind of assets do I need for the store, like all that stuff. There's so much to know as a solo dev that you're not ready for until you see it. So, but at any rate, I've been working on prototyping all kinds of stuff for my next idea. And what you see right now, this is a fail. This is a fail. This is a game I started prototyping, working on for a little while, but it crosses that line between fun simulation maintenance to tedious. I put too much. I'll show you because it's going to be the basis for my next game. It's going to use some of the stuff in this. Oh wait, I'm in the editor. I don't know. Just jump levels here. Oops. What the? Oh god. That making me nervous. I don't normally do videos. Anyway. All right. So this game leans into several different games. Okay. Let me just fire it up. So this aspect of the game is Fallout Shelter, except significantly more materials. It leans a lot heavier into that. Like it's not just the power, water, food thing. Uh, Basically, though, it steals the concepts from that game. You know, you make rooms, you make bigger rooms, put drag and drop NPCs in the rooms. Assign workers. These are all just like temporary widgets. It's not going past this stage, but you get it. But essentially, they come down, they go to their spots. It's got run times. We collect it. All of the Fallout Shelter stuff you would expect. But then, where it gets a little out of the box, is this room over here. You get your shelter bot guy. This is you. Okay, you go into the shelter. Now these were going to be the AI. They were going to be robots, like mindless. They can't really do anything. They just work the rooms. So when the shelter gets attacked by creatures or whatever, it was on you. This is like a shelter bazooka. I made it ridiculous. It's good damage, but I didn't really actually was thinking leaning heavier into the turrets. I wanted you to use turrets to defend the shelter mostly, like this kind of shit. Essentially, just kind of you had to craft all this shit yourself, and then these are like buff pots. And then I'll show you. You pop down. See, this guy he can teleport between all the floors, just so that it's not ridiculously tedious. But like you can come anywhere he's working, you can give him a pot. You gotta craft more of those pots up there, obviously, and they take different materials that you make from within the shelter, and they get like a Mario effect, and they speed up their animation rate. But essentially, so we're gonna get some stats. Is your room run? See, it's going down faster now because of the thing. You can also put your own charge into the room to overcharge it. It's like instead of the RNG overcharge, I was gonna have you spend your currency, which is in the top right, for the charge, and then you can collect it from in here or outside. It's optional. I wanted to make sure you could do it from both if you're in the shelter or whatever. I'm just put his juice in. Make this room ready to collect soon. Yeah, didn't work great. Okay, anyway. So you eject out, and then he starts charging. Alright, and then so you're basically trading time for time, but you can pick which room you need at a time on. kind of thing. And then let's collect that. Actually, let's go to a smaller room so I can control this. Level 1 power. Get a couple dudes in there. Just wait for them to come down the elevator. And then it's going to have a ton of stuff that occurs based on RNG and timing, enforcing stuff to happen eventually. But you have to deal with everything. Like, you set this room on fire. Like, in fact, they just bail out. But then, like, you have to do the fire. So you got to go in. You're going to pick this guy. You need a fire extinguisher. I know that's terrible water effect. Don't judge me. It's just a blackout. These props are just some stuff in the modular sci-fi they just added. I was just messing around with it with last month's drop or whatever. Just having some fun. A little bit of style. But essentially you put out the fires and you gotta close it. It's just like a wheel effect. It's kind of long. Actually, I might reduce. I mean, no, everything numbers-wise, nothing was actually determined. And they go back to work kind of thing. We also, like, out of the levels, I was going to allow you to upgrade, because I was going to have multiple levels. Like, you can see there's a run time on the mission. This was going to be an hour you're going to be here for. Like, for the whole thing. But, like, outside, you'd be able to do upgrades, like putting sprinklers on the different rooms, which I'm doing for my admin panel. Let's see now. We put a fire on here, but they got the sprinklers. Yeah, sprinklers, like that kind of shit. So like same as what I had the EM storm. Just essentially just a rainstorm, you know. But every like 20 seconds that the storm's going, it's gonna knock rooms out. You gotta go in, click that switch, resets the breaker, room comes back online, kind of thing. This room was like a kind of like a version of an expedition, except you could pick time and it would give you different RNG chances, kind of thing. And then they, you know, it just lerps out of here. And then I have it just coming back on reverse. That's pretty loud, I like that. Looks kind of ridiculous, but that's just cubes, you know what I mean? If I had a real ship, then I would want to slow down the re-entry. You know, make it look more realistic. I have that coming, it's going to come right back. Have the time off on that mission. Yeah, see. And essentially you collect based on RNG. But then there's the whole top side. See, this is like, even just talking about it, like this game's way too much going on. It's too tedious. So when you come out here, puts like a, you know, some waterfall mountain shit back there. So this bot, he had a lot of jobs too. Alright, first off, you need to clear some trees for turret space. But essentially also you can get some wood from them. I give him like a tree missile. And you got like a little missile comes out of it. And then I put in like a tree 4. Like a C4 for trees. You know, whatever. Just like some stuff. And then essentially you can bring that, you drop it in here, it adds it to the, you can see it's in inventory, get some wood. And it storms over. So he would return that, and then this is like a little gun. You can use this on the mobs. It's not really efficient, but it's mainly for later game tree clearing. I want you to be able to clear up some of those fucking trees. You know, get them out of the way. Because of the other aspect of the game, which was a turret defense. See, the mobs that come, once you start the core, which I didn't show you, but once it starts, they come to this X. That's why I put an X there. So you get your basic turret defense as well going on up top here. You want to, like, you know, block them. Some fencing. And I put down, I put a bunch of base type turrets I made, like It's like a spike trap. Just kind of rooting them. Some lights, because lights, I'm sure you know what lights do. Essentially, I was thinking you do one of these, like, force the direction the mobs are going to come in. Can't build that there. And then, like, put a few turrets in, like the basic laser one. We got this snare turret, which kind of snares everything. This is like a rain of arrows kind of AoE turret. Put it over here. See the tree? You can't build too close to the fucking trees. Like, that's why you're gonna have to clear out these trees. My favorite is probably the flamethrower. Numbers are bad. It's imbalanced. Like this, my turrets will destroy these mobs. But let's fire off some mobs here, just for the purpose of the video. Surface, we do medium. See, the other, like, there's so much more tedious shit going on here. Like, you look at the turrets, they all have a power level, right? This is like a loot chance for kills or damage, blah blah blah, but they have a power level. Essentially, the surface bot, you gotta take these batteries, some more crafting. These are all, see, they're crafted off the base power, which is drained on an EM storm, which so the base is out of power, right? Because I'm not running any buildings right now. But essentially, force you to come here. Oh, the mobs are showing up. And then you have to, I'm gonna make you fill these turrets as well. Like, I was, one over the top. I'll give you like 5 minutes. Let's go into the shelter view. Look better. Oh shit, man. With the surface. The laser turret is just murdering everything. Let me pick it up. That turret is destroyed. See that? There's a snare one going off. That's the rain arrows one coming down. I left a fucking gap there. God damn it. There we go. So that's a fire one going off. See, that spider made it. He's slapping that shit. See it? And that's like a little spike one. See, the fire one's OP. I love it. Like the OPness. Let me just kill this guy. Okay, so that kind of thing. And then I could spawn up to, I think I said it to like 100 and something mobs, like ridiculous. Like, I want you to clear out, like, make a big, I was thinking a big turret line there. And then, let's see, we'll go back here. Oh yeah, okay. There's also, I had the sky attack. Okay, that's based on power the base has. Oh, that's not giving me, I know, I need power. When you make power, the power goes up, so. Oh, you bastard. Give me some resources. Level 3. So you can't, it's like fucking invisible without the lights on, right? And then the level 3 one's actually gonna like level them. It gives you like, adds a new dimension of the thing. I was gonna put like some stuff back there, like whatever, But anyway, I got some power now. So we do sky attack. With this is where the BFG comes in. And the worst looking mobs you've ever seen in the sky. They're just a cube. But there's two of them. There's the orange ones and the green ones. The green ones are faster. The green ones come up. There's like a few spots in the sky, and then they're gonna just pick spots and go back and forth, like, and do like a little fire. These orange ones, if they reach the front, they drop a missile. It's gonna smoke the core for good damage, and then they just take off. But you can shoot it out of the sky. Just want to get that one. Oh, I missed. I got one. One hit though. Like, obviously you don't want. Oh, see, look, I'm out of juice. Like, these guys are just murdering the core. Like, I never really tweaked with numbers and stuff, but yeah, that'd be too much. That was draining way too much power to shoot that thing. But yeah, this is set up. You go down, you add floors, kind of thing. You build it out, just like Fallout Shelter. This part anyway. Then there's also one more thing that, like, 4 times in a level, like every 10 minutes, you're going to get the opportunity to go for expedition. I had this one set to come up right away just so we can go. And the expedition was essentially like a external powered robot. You got 5 minutes. Come out as dark as hell. But I give you these glow sticks. Right? So it's like dark as balls. But it's not dark on the way home. But and then you got the scan material. So that's red. You got red, green, and yellow are the colors of stuff you're looking for. Essentially. Red's like a high value resource. Yellow is minimum. And then green is like a destructible wall kind of thing. So it's like, I give him some missile. It's a missile from the sky guy. It's terrible looking, that's all that. You know, you just gotta do this, throw your little things out. Some materials over here. Now come down here. Basically just kind of little mining lasers. No sounds or like on most of the stuff. Just a little puff of smoke. Little mining laser. You pick up this kind of shit. We'll throw some light down. And then essentially you're on a 5-minute clock. You have to get back, and if you didn't get back, you didn't get to keep the resources. Get tons of time though. But essentially then you just have to walk back to the thing and you get to keep the resources. It's just like a little bonus. But yeah, it's just way too much. So instead, what I'm actually going to do and what the tutorial is going to be is I'm going to lean heavier into the fallout shelter side. I'm going to really flush that out. Get rid of the whole top side. I'm going to put in like a door, like the actual fallout shelter, except I'm going to hit it with tons of mobs, and I'm going to put it into a whole shooter side where you're going to have to defend the shelter. I'm still going to have you go into the shelter, maybe remove some of the tedium, maybe lean heavier into the shooter side, maybe have you wander the wasteland looking for materials or whatever, or maybe even attack other shelters, and we throw in a little stealth kind of thing where you go in, try to get the resources, you know, maybe go loud like a payday or whatever, I don't know. But that's what I'm going to work on. I'm going to do it all in video. If anybody's interested in seeing how to do something like this, that's awesome. If not, that's fine too. I'm doing it for myself, and I'm going to do it anyway. So whatever. But hopefully someone learns from it. I mean, when I first started, I was crushed every tutorial I could get my hands on. It's incredible, you know, time we live in terms of free education. So I just wanted to contribute to that, man. I think it's an incredible community, and I would love to be a part of it in more capacity. So I'm going to be starting this weekend, and I work pretty hard, so I'll have a lot of videos. And I'm going to use 4.23, which I haven't actually worked in. This is in 4.22. And 4.23 actually. I'm going to use 4.3, the newest one. Not going to add any assets. I'm going to make all the materials and particles and stuff in engine for the most part, on screen. Might pull in some of those Infinity assets they just added. I was looking at them. It's a lot of medieval stuff, but there's some really good looking props, materials and whatnot. We can maybe steal some of that stuff. Everyone's got access to it, so it wouldn't be exclusive. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do, man. I hope it helps somebody. Hope, you know, give me a credit in your next amazing project that's better than anything I've ever done. You know, right on. We'll see you then.